Welcome to this week Biotech Weekly Recap that is hosted by Evergrowth Biotech Capital. You have me, Dr. Harvey Chen. I'm a CEO, co-founder, also Chief Investment Officer. And today we're going to share with you latest development featuring the large cap biotech stock as well as some key small cap biotech stock. Keep in mind that we do not invest in any of this company. This company do not satisfy our M7 criteria. And M7 criteria is medicine, market, management, money, must know catalyst. We invest in highly selective company. So the firm that we present to you do not satisfy certain key criteria, and we don't hold them. So we're free to discuss about their latest news and development. But if you're into investing in small cap growth biotech stock that have the best chance of increasing in multiple fold in the future, you can scan the QR code there, or reach out to us by email or by phone to set up a free consultation call with me to see if we can put your money to work for you. So first up is GlaxoSmithKline, Dorella.
So for GSK or GlaxoSmithKline, they have recently received FDA approval for PenMenV. And this is a groundbreaking 5-in-1 meningococcal vaccine for individuals aged 10 to 25 years. This PenMenV vaccine includes components from GSK existing vaccines called Bexsero and Menveo, and this is supported by their previously 2 phase 3 trials involving 4,800 participants. So currently, this MENB disease is the leading cause of IMD among the target population, with less than 13% receiving the recommended 2-dose vaccination series.
I think this is very positive for, especially for the patient. Meningococcal disease is serious and devastating. So with this new vaccine, it's interesting that GSK is using its component of its 2 existing vaccine, Bexsero as well as Menveo, as you mentioned. So this already established safety and efficacy, and also this approval is based on 2 phase 3 trials for the patient population that are susceptible, that are younger patients who live in military quarters or college student. This vaccine is important in preventing a deadly disease, deadly condition for the patient. So I like it very much. Now, whether or not this development increase significant value for GSK, I would argue otherwise. As you can appreciate, GSK already has a very large portfolio of many approved drugs. So this approval will be a small value added to the company. Regardless that it's a small value added to the company, it's great to see that this PenMenV, this meningococcal vaccine 5-in-1 that have been FDA approved, will deliver hope and also improve the quality of life for the patient, as well as delivering small value for GSK. So next is Bristol-Myers Squibb, or BM.
For BMY or Bristol-Myers Squibb, they have recently announced significant final analysis for their phase 3 Checkmate 816 study. This is for Opdivo or nivolumab, combined with platinum doublet chemotherapy for resectable non-small cell lung cancer. This study demonstrated a statistically significant and clinically meaningful improvement in overall survival, which is a key secondary endpoint. And these results build upon their previously reported successful primary endpoints of event-free survival or EFS, pathological complete response or PCR.
So for this one, the company has posted positive data for its phase 3 Checkmate 816 study. So they studied the key immune checkpoint inhibitor drug, the blockbuster Opdivo, in combination with platinum doublet chemotherapy for non-small cell lung cancer. That is the resectable form. So when you look at a study report by a company, key thing that you should look at, number one, is the result clinically meaningful, which means that it has efficacy, and also you want to focus your attention on whether or not it is statistically significant. So for statistical significance, the p-value that is reported by the company has to be less than 0.05. That means that the finding is real. It is due to the drug, it is due to the treatment in this situation, observable rather than random occurrence. And then the endpoint that the study is looking at, there are two key endpoints here. One is overall survival, which is very, very important for patients afflicted by cancer. And the other one is event-free survival. Also pathological complete response, but between overall survival and event-free survival, focus on overall survival is tougher to improve on overall survival, whereas it's more easy to improve on the event-free survival. So that's overall, I like this development. It gives patients afflicted by non-small cell lung cancer more hope, and also a small value addition to BMY. And we'll see whether or not the company can expand its label for this indication in the future. So we'll go ahead and go to the next update for Bristol-Myers Squibb, or BMY.
They announced the completion of its global license agreement with BioArctic AB, and this agreement was initially announced last year in December, which grants BMY, or Bristol-Myers Squibb, worldwide development and commercialization rights for BAN 1503 and BAN 2803. This is part of BioArctic's pyroglutamate amyloid beta antibody program for Alzheimer's disease. BMY will pay $100 million upfront payment to BioArctic, and also BioArctic is eligible for potential milestone payments up to $1.25 billion and tiered low-digit royalties on global sales.
Excellent. This is a great development for BMY. As you all recall, in the previous few years, we have FDA approval of antibody drugs that are used to treat Alzheimer's disease by picking out this amyloid beta, or this plaque and tangle that build up in the patient brain that lead to Alzheimer's disease. But the approved drug has its drawback. The first approved one has a questionable efficacy and also at the expense of safety. So now it's interesting to see BMY is also tapping into this market. The upfront payment to BioArctic is exactly $100 million, and the potential milestone payment up to $1.25 billion. So that's a pretty good deal for the smaller company BioArctic. And the reason that BMY is willing to pay that much is because they believe in this drug and its technology platform. So this pyroglu AB antibody program, if it can generate positive clinical data in the future, then chances are that they can gain FDA approval. And if this drug goes onto the market, it also has the potential to become a blockbuster, because Alzheimer's disease, as you can imagine, is a devastating condition, and there's not much treatment option available. So it's great to see that the company is now developing additional treatment modality to give patients more choice, and I like that very much. Moving on to Gilead Science.
For Gilead, or GILD, they received conditional marketing authorization from the European Commission for Seladelpar. This is a treatment for primary biliary cholangitis, or PBC. This will be used in combination with ursodeoxycholic acid, or UDCA, in adults with inadequate response to UDCA alone, or as monotherapy for those unable to tolerate UDCA. This approval is based on the phase 3 response study, where 62% of participants taking Seladelpar achieved composite biochemical response at month 12 compared to 20% for placebo.
As you can imagine, this condition for PBC is a serious condition, primary biliary cholangitis. So it's quite a serious condition. The first line treatment is with UDCA. Now this conditional marketing approval with the European Commission is for this drug to be given in combination with UDCA. So patient with this disease, PBC, they're first given UDCA, and then if they don't have adequate response, then they'll be giving this combo of this drug. So it's interesting. And based on the phase 3 study, you see 62% of the patient taking this drug, they achieve biochemical response. So it worked on 62% of this patient versus 20% of the patient who's on the placebo or the sugar pill. And that tells you that this drug works. It has pretty good response rate. And this is interesting because it's giving patients afflicted by this condition who do not respond adequately to UDCA more choices. Gilead Sciences, as you can see, is already a large cap company. The reason Gilead grew to become a giant today was from its hepatitis drug, Sovaldi and Havani, that generate mega blockbuster sales for the company. That allow Gilead ample cash, windfall profit, so that Gilead started to grew its own in-house portfolio of other drugs, as well as making a key acquisition as well. So it will be interesting to continue to follow Gilead to see where the company will progress in the future. There's also a little bit more of update on Gilead. FDA has accepted its NDA or new drug application for lenacapavir, or the company twice-yearly injectable HIV-1 capsid inhibitor for prevention of HIV as pre-exposure prophylaxis, or PrEP. The PDUFA target action date is set for June 19th of this year. The drug already received the breakthrough therapy designation. So this drug, it is not used to treat a patient afflicted by HIV, but it's more of a preventative drug. It prevents patient from getting HIV disease itself. So the company Gilead is expected to launch this drug in the summer of this year in the USA, and the European launch is expected by year-end 25. The key data that support this upcoming launch, this approval, is the Purpose 1 trial and also Purpose 2 trial, and in both trials the drug ability to prevent HIV is as high as 99.9 to 100% prevention. So that's quite robust. I don't know how a preventative drug will do in the market, and it'll be interesting to keep track of this drug to see the revenue that it would bring in for Gilead. But one thing for sure is that it gives patients more choice, more avenue for them to prevent or to prevent them from picking up HIV, a devastating condition. Next is BridgeBio.
For BBIO or Bridge Biopharma, they have reported their full year 2024 results, highlighting significant progress with Atrubie. So for Atrubie, currently they have 1,028 unique patient prescriptions have been written, and this is by 516 prescribers. Also, they have announced approval in the EU or European Commission as Beyontra in early this month, triggering a $75 million milestone payment. In their cash position, they have $681.2 million in cash, which is a 73.5% year-over-year increase. Their revenue also increased. Their total revenue is $221.9 million, and this is primarily due to licensing agreements and initial Atrubie sales.
This is a pretty positive earnings report for BBIO. Company cash position is very strong for a small cap company to have over $681 million in cash. That's very strong. One of the key criteria we look at in investing in small cap bio is that cash or money. One of the M is money. And for money, we look at the cash position the company has versus its burn rate, and then based on that, we calculate how long is the company has for its cash flow or its cash runway to fund the research and development of a blockbuster. It usually takes around $1 billion from bench research to commercialization to fund development of such a drug, and in a process that spans from 7 to 10 years. So looking at the company cash position, its cash runway is very important. Let's say if the company is running using up its cash, but then it has a good size market cap, at least $1 billion or so, then they can do more public offering to raise additional capital without any issue. For BridgeBio, given that they have nearly $700 million in cash, this is strong, so I don't anticipate the company would need to raise its capital anytime soon. Atrophy has been approved for over a year, not that long ago, and then revenue generated is over $200 million, so that's quite positive for BridgeBio Pharma. We'll continue to monitor BridgeBio or Pharma or BBIO to see where the company is going to progress in the future. Next is Exelixis.
For Exelixis, they announced a $500 million stock repurchase program to be completed by the end of this year. And this is the fourth stock repurchase program of Exelixis since March of 2023.
Exelixis, this company, I've been following this company since it was a tiny company, since when its share price was trading around $1. That was many years ago. Fast forward to today, the company become one of the big company of today, and its lead drug cabozantinib become a blockbuster, generate roughly $1.7 billion in annual sales. Now the company is doing its stock repurchase program. Usually when a company do a stock repurchase program, that means the board of directors believe that the stock is undervalued versus its intrinsic value or true worth. That's why they want to buy back the share. It is said that the company has already returned over $1.2 billion to shareholders through this initiative as of fiscal 24, and now they're doing another $500 million of stock repurchase program. That is quite significant. Reason we don't invest in Exelixis is because the company already surpassed certain size that we want, and also we want company that grow even faster than Exelixis. But while this company does not fit our bill for investment, but it can be investment for you. Make sure you check with your investment advisor. This is not recommendation for you to buy or sell any stock, but it's but this development that we share with you serve as potential lead for you to conduct your research due diligence further. So with upcoming events, we'll have the TD Cowen 45th Annual Healthcare Conference that will set from March 3rd to March 5th of this year. And there will be many companies participating there. This sort of event is good for the company because then it's bring awareness and publicity to generate more investor for the company, and also they will present more potential investment lead for the investor as well. And for February 25th, there will be more financial reporting as well. And we will be having our annual meeting on March 29th at Safety Harbor Spa and Resort in Clearwater, Florida. If you're interested in learning more about our fund, you want to meet us in person, you can join our annual meeting on March the 29th. Make sure you register beforehand. And also, if you are into investing in innovation that deliver hope to patients, as well as delivering more treatment options for you and for the people while enjoying a high return. Since inception, we recently surpassed the 71% gross return mark, and we've been launched in only back on November of 2023, and our return has been phenomenal. If you want to ride with us to enjoy the return while investing in meaningful investment that deliver hope to patients, scan the QR code here to schedule a free consultation call with me. If you want to capture this lucrative opportunity while investing in innovation that deliver hope to the patient, but you either don't have time or you don't have the expertise, reach out to us, contact us. We'll schedule a call to see if we are the right fit for each other.